Yo, welcome to Saucy Rogue. I'm gonna jump right into it. Saucy Cinema. Every week I'm gonna hit you guys with a Halloween movie or a thriller, whatever, leading up to Halloween every week. Shit, it might be even more than once a week. So this movie on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, check out The Black Box. Dope ass movie. So the movie's about this guy who got into an accident and lost his wife. I think he just has his daughter. I'm not telling you anything you don't know that you already see in the trailer. So he starts going through these memory things where he's trying to remember all this shit, what's going on. And he's kind of like losing it, and then he finds a new method on trying to, find this memory that he's trying to grasp and not trying to figure out like what's going on, because he's going through routines and he's not understanding these regular routines. And it's a pretty dope movie. I'd say you should watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. Check it out. If you don't got nothing else you want to watch and you sitting there, people always like channel surfing and they just flipping through channels, watch it. It's a pretty dope freaking movie. Caught me off guard because I was trying to figure out what to watch. I was going through that whole thing of, I'll flip through this. Maybe I'll watch this, maybe watch this. And then you're sitting there like 30 goddamn minutes and you haven't even watched one damn show. I think that's why Netflix, when you go on Netflix, they got this new feature where you just play something. And you just play something because you don't know what to watch. So you're just like, all right, Netflix, pick something for me. You're the driver. Jesus, take the wheel, and you just watch whatever. So that's why I'm telling you right now. Watch The Black Box. Real good movie. I'm terrible with names with certain actors and actresses, but remember the Cosby Show? Was it Mrs. Huxtable, Bill Cosby's wife that was in there? She's in the movie. And I was surprised. I haven't seen her in a long time. I think her name is like Felicia something. Felicia Rashad? Like I told you, horrible with freaking names. But it's a pretty good movie. Pretty dope movie. I'm not going back on what I was saying before. Dope, good, great, one of the best. Real good sleeper movie though, because a lot of people's gonna sleep on it. I think it's dope. Check it out. Now, let's just jump into some weird ass shit that I seen today. This Gucci thing. You guys see this new Gucci like purse, wallet? So what they're trying to show is that what they have is authentic and it's not fake. So what did they print on this shit? They actually print the words "not fake" on it. Now I don't know how many people like loves all this like materialistic shit where they're buying like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Versace, and Balenciagas. Yo, Balenciagas is one of like the ugliest fucking shoes I've ever seen in my life. Not really. Like, if you hated the Gary Payton gloves back in the day, and they still sell that shoe by Nike, it's pretty much Balenciagas. I'm serious. If you're really just paying for a name, that shoe is a goddamn, what you call it? Not a Velcro. What's that? That freaking polyester? Polyester and just the word Balenciaga on there. There's no shoestrings on it, no shoelaces, no straps, none of that shit. It's just a damn black sleeve of a polyester, and it's just rubber grips on the bottom. You look like a fucking ninja. You look like some modern day ninja that can't fight and just lose all his battles. Because why? You wear ugly ass Balenciagas. So if you're gonna go buy a bootleg purse or wallet and you put "not fake" on it, I'm pretty damn sure a lot of bootlegging ass people out there, like in Chinatown and all this other shit, is gonna be able to bootleg this shit easy. Dude, this "not fake" shit that's printed on it look like a goddamn what you call it, like some shit you put on a filter on like on Snapchat or IG or some shit. I feel like it's a badass move, but what the fuck do I know? I don't know shit. But I don't know what is it that attract certain people to like buy these like name brand shit, like the Versace's and all that shit. Look, I got a Versace robe. I should never bought that shit. My lady guilted me into buying that shit. Now if she's listening to this shit or she's watching whatever, I'm sorry, I'm burping because I had some fucking orange chicken earlier, and this shit's kicking right now. But she's gonna listen to hear this, and I'm kind of like, whatever. I only wore that fucking that Versace robe like twice. And it kind of went back to when we went to San Diego and was chilling in the hotel, and I said, man, fuck this, I'm gonna throw the robe on, the hotel robe. So I threw the hotel robe, and I started taking pictures and shit, like I was cool. Fucking like GQ magazine, but the GQ stands for like gay quality. But the shit was cool enough, I guess, where it joked around, and I ended up buying a goddamn Versace robe. Now I got a Versace robe, and I'm looking like Ric Flair and shit. But I can't believe I bought it. It's really not my kind of thing. Like the amount of times that I wore it, I should never bought it. I probably could have bought some other shit. I could have probably bought some fucking PlayStation 5 for somebody out there in fucking Uganda or some shit. But, yo, what are you doing if you buying a Gucci purse or a Louis Vuitton purse? I know certain people out there that buy that one Louis Vuitton purse, and man, they hold on strong to that fucking Louis Vuitton purse. Like, they take it everywhere. It's the only purse they constantly use, and they keep using it. Why? Because they're so proud of buying that shit. Maybe it's the journey of going to try to buy that purse. That's probably what it is. Like, you work so hard to get that shit, and once you get it, you're so damn happy, and you want to flaunt it, and you want to show everybody you got it. But at the end of the day, it's just a Versace purse. Not Versace purse, I mean Louis Vuitton purse. You know what I'm talking about. But I guess it's for people like who goes out. I feel like I'm just targeting the women, but I guess it's the same thing for guys who go out there and buy Jordans all the time. Like, you go out there and you buy all the fucking Jordans you want, and you spend all this goddamn money on it, but you wear Jordans. But you know the difference between Jordans and a purse? Because I know chicks who buy like that buy like name brand, name brand purses. They don't put that shit on the floor. You buy that Louis Vuitton purse, you don't put that shit on the floor. And if your lady gives it to you and then you try to put it on the floor, you're gonna get smacked, and you probably deserve it because she put bread on that shit. She put money on that person. If you put it on the floor, you deserve a black eye, I guess, man. I'm assuming you probably used to that raccoon shit, getting hit in the eye with 2 black eyes or whatever. But I guess that's the only little argument, because dudes, they buy Jordans and they put on their feet and they walk around with that shit, stepping in water and fucking bird shit and just dirt and just rocks and just blood or mud or whatever it is. Shit, if you're not looking where you're standing. Dude, I understand you love Jordans. I got a couple of Jordans, but man, I ain't buying Jordans like these other fanatics out there, man. There's some fanatics out there that buy these kicks, and they're just like, they really go in hard in the paint for these damn Jordans. Do they be people sitting there waiting in line for these Jordans? They sit there, or they leave like some web browser up because they're like, oh, I can't log out. I can't close the window because I'm going to lose my place in line. I'm trying to get these kicks. I've been waiting all day. Or it's like some new special edition kicks by some damn, I don't know, rap artist by Travis Scott or some shit, and you're trying to buy the Travis Scott Air Force 75s or some bullshit. I don't know, man. There's some people out there that just, they really be on that shit. Like I said, me, I got some Jordans. But I don't buy Jordans like that. If I come across some Jordans and I get them, and I'm lucky. I got some Aqua 8s. I got those Jordans, man. I got the 4s. It's just like, I don't know. It's not really my big thing. I'm not really going out there buying shit. But there be some women out there, like I said, they buy these fucking, these women out here, and they buy those damn purses. And they take real good care of these purses. But I guess that is just the hard work they work through, and it shows that, like, you know what, I work hard for this purse, I'm gonna rock with this purse, and it's probably like the only Louis Vuitton purse I got, but man, I'm gonna flaunt the fuck out of this purse because I went through hell and high water for this shit, blood, sweat, and tears to get this purse to show that, look, I can hustle and get these. And I can't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle at all on that shit. So what's up with you guys, man? You guys go, you know, the voting just for your mail-in ballots for people who wanted to vote through mail. The deadline was just this past Monday. Oh, did you guys vote? You know, this is my first time like actually looking through this whole shit, trying to figure out what's going on. The presidency, I was kind of like, whatever. It's kind of mixed feelings on it. And I was just like, holy shit. Kanye West is running for vice president. And some other guy named Rocky, Rocky such and such was he wanted to run for president. And I guess he got vice president. He got Kanye West. But I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, I thought he was running for president. But anyways, I was more looking at the proposition as I was going, you know, for voting rights or some shit like you're 17. The whole, if you can vote if you're released from prison after parole, there's like propositions on that shit. There's propositions on people with property tax, on like business owners, property tax on homeowners of like 55 and older. It was a whole bunch of different type of shit. And I was kind of like, you know, trying to get familiar with what's going on because, you know, the propositions I was looking more forward to. But it was cool, you know, I haven't been a while since I voted. And I actually voted on this one, man. And I thought, you know what? Why not? I feel like I'm getting a little older. I feel like I'm getting older. I am getting older. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more mature, trying to understand better things with all this shit that's going on. And I felt like, you know what? Let me throw my little piece in there. But what I don't understand is I kind of understand with it. It's all about the money, right? Your money you're running through your campaign. And all we see is just Biden and Trump. But you got like Joe Jorgensen, and you got all these other people that's trying to run for for the presidency. But all we see is like there's only two. Like, how are we supposed to really know who the fuck we're going to vote for? Like, if we really don't even like these two, why don't you show these other folks? And I really believe it's probably because it comes down to the money, how much money you put into your campaign, how much are you generating so you can actually get your face, your exposure out there. I guess you ain't got the bread. You ain't getting no bake sale. Man, that was pretty raw. I just dropped a bar on y'all right now. But I believe that's what it is. If you don't have enough money, then I guess you can't really show who the fuck you really are. But I feel like it doesn't just really come down to money. But there's a lot of shit that's going on with the whole tax plan that's coming out. I guess Biden wanted to like tax the shit out of people, and then 50 Cent lost his goddamn mind, and he just like, fuck this dude. Let's go with Donald Trump because he will save him more money because 50 Cent's making hella money. So of course he's gonna go with the tax plan where he don't want to lose like 62% of his fucking cash and he's putting out. Why work so hard just to fucking give it away? Right? It's like working overtime so much by a certain amount of OT you put in, you start paying Uncle Sam. And it's kind of just the truth, and it's the fucked up truth, and it's messed up, but that's how just things go sometimes. But since we're speaking about Donald Trump and Joe Biden, man, you see that shit with Ice Cube? A lot of people shooting shots at him. Who was it? D.L. Hughley was shooting shots at him. It was fucking numerous people. So this is what's going on with him. He came through with this thing that's called the Contracts of Black America. I believe that's what it's called. So it's supposed to his agenda is to hit like with the hardest, hard-hitting questions of what's going on that can help and support the black community, get their word out there, get their face out there, get their name out there, try to figure out, hey, shine some attention over here. This is what's going on. This is, these are the hard-hitting questions and facts of what's going on. So he tried to present this plan, this agenda that he had to Joe Biden. Joe Biden's team just pretty much said, you know what? After the election, pal, how about that, Jack? After that, then we can speak about it. So Ice Cube was part of like, all right, cool. Appreciate it. Thank you for looking at it. And then he went to Donald Trump's campaign team. So now when he goes over there to their team, what do they say? They're not going to wait for an election to figure out what's going to happen and how they can fit this agenda of what's going on. They actually told Ice Cube, yes, let's move forward. Let's try to figure this out. Let's work on this together. Now, that's why everybody's shitting on Ice Cube, because Ice Cube is working with somebody he was shitting on pretty much the entire time of this whole campaign race and even before that. And now he's working with him. So it's like working with the enemy, right? But he was on some news where he was getting interviewed by somebody, and he tried to say, "Hey, don't try to say I'm with some other team. I'm not with nobody. I'm not working with Donald Trump." Look, dude, you're working with Donald Trump. If you go to one side and they say they're not willing to work with you right now, but we can work with you later, and then you go to the other side and they say they are willing to work with you, and you go with them, you are working with them, dude. Like, if you really don't like somebody and you've just been shitting on everything they've been doing, will it be weird if I just say, fuck it? I'm going to work with them because they're willing to work with me. But I've been shitting on them. I'm going to shit on them like tough. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to start working with them. It's kind of weird, right? It's like some WWF shit like back in the day. It's like The Rock beefing with fucking Vince or Stone Cold. It's fucking both. I think they both did it. The Rock and Stone Cold beefing with Vince McMahon, talking about all this shit, and all of a sudden it's like, what? The Rock and Stone Cold is working with Vince McMahon and they're on the same fucking corporate team? Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And then all of a sudden you become the heel. AKA, if you're not a wrestling fan, you're not familiar with the terms, a heel is a bad guy. And now it looks like Ice Cube is the bad guy because he is working with the bad guy. So, I don't know what else to fucking put on this shit, because it's just crazy, because, you know, this whole shit, everybody's like, fuck you, Ice Cube. Like, they're trying to cancel this motherfucker. They're trying to cancel him as much as they want to cancel Kanye West. And what does Kanye West do? Fuck you, I don't care, I'm running for vice president. And then he's like, no, we don't care. Then he's just like, fuck you, I don't care, I'm dropping a new song. He just dropped a new song last week. Dude, I don't think any of this shit affects Kanye West. I don't think he really gives a shit. But also at the same time, he's bipolar, so who knows? Maybe he does give a shit, but the other side of his personality is like, dude, I kind of do give a shit. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wrap this shit up though, man, this week. Shit, maybe I might drop another one during the week on another day. But you know, here on Saucy Road, I'm gonna keep hitting you guys with Saucy Cinema with different shows, different selections. So to summarize this shit, watch The Black Box on Amazon Prime. Fuck a Gucci, don't buy that shit, even if it says not fake on the damn product. And really look into who you really want to vote for. Because it's not just two people that you always keep seeing in the news. It's not just Joe Biden and fucking Donald Trump. There's more people that's running for president, you know, to be president for this presidential race. And if you're going in a person to vote, make sure you look at those propositions, what you want to vote for. And look into your city council. The city council is a really big thing. Well, you know, what's going on with who you vote for the city council and who you vote for, like legislative and all that. Congress, you know, everybody think, you know, the president is like, oh, that's the one. No, you need to vote for who's gonna be out there in your city council, and then the fucking in your legislative and all that shit. You really need to see who's running that shit, because they're the ones pulling the strings on this fucking president puppets that's walking around. Just letting you know, that's it. The Black Box. Don't buy Gucci. Or if you want, fuck it. You want to buy that weird ass shit. And go out there and vote. Live a little, laugh a little more, y'all. Peace out.